I'm Jim Keane. We moved into the parish in 1955, and we followed a procession of St. Thomas people. Father James Moynihan, Monsignor Moynihan, was at St. Thomas College and Academy, and I was an instructor at St. Thomas Academy. I spent 19 years on the old campus, and in '65 we moved out to Mendota Heights, and I spent 21 years there. Back to Incarnation, I was one of the first lectors. There were 6 of us, and Vince Berry, Louis Bidor, Phil Erlander, and 2 others, one of whom was myself. Father Packard, Robert Packard, was in charge of the communicators, and we stood in the doorway of the sacristy and commented upon the Mass as it progressed. And eventually that led to the lectors, and the lectors led to the lay presiders. I don't remember the exact date, but many parishes, with the shortage of priests, organized a few people who could conduct a communion service, the scripture readings, and the penitential rite, the scripture readings, and the communion service in the absence of a priest. And some of us went over to the cathedral for instruction and formation, and then we came back, and 6 of us were equipped, trained to officiate in the absence of a priest. Somebody, and I don't know who it was, had the idea that these people could be put to use, and that's where the lay presider came into existence. There were half a dozen people, and they served. Eventually, Saturday night and Sunday morning were the duties, and they stood beside the priest and read the prayers of the faithful, and then assisted with communion in the center aisle. On Saturday evening, the communion consisted of 2 people distributing the bread and 2 people ministering the cups. And on Sunday there were 4 people, the celebrant and the lay presider, and then 2 others at the side aisles. And there were 4 cups. And it seems to have worked out very well. When we were first here, it was the bridge between pre-Vatican II and the post-Vatican II, and there was a blending of the old way of doing things and the new way. One anecdote, I was asked to assist at confirmation. I may have been the sponsor for a whole class, I don't remember, but I was in the sacristy and Father Packard handed me a ciborium and asked that I take it out and put it on the altar table next to the tabernacle. And one of the other priests said, "You handed him this without a purificator in between?" And Packard said, "No, we don't do that anymore." And that was the old way. The layman could touch the sacred vessels only with a protective cloth. And now we have people coming up from the pews and helping with there are other changes that come on. The servers, and Earl Howard deserves a particular commendation for his work with servers. And he organized, not without some difficulty, a corps of servers. And a dozen years or so ago, there was instituted a senior service, senior server. And Mark Burgess was the senior server today, and he was also the sacristan.